It's that time of the year again when the Financial Mail recognises the who's who of the South African communications industry. It's the AdFocus Awards for 2013. It's not just another glitzy excuse for local advertising types to hobnob with each other. The AdFocus Awards focus on rewarding real substance. We recognise the leading agencies and individuals of the communications sector, the men and women whose daring has altered the status quo locally and internationally, changing the way agencies do business. It's a night, put simply, where we celebrate agencies and individuals doing it right. There are 11 awards up for grabs this year. Something that really sets the AdFocus Awards apart is the transparency and credibility of the judging process. Our panel of judges have 4 clear assessment criteria: new business and growth, business retention and relationships, training and industry recognition, and empowerment and social responsibility. All results, and in fact the entire judging process, is audited by Deloitte. It goes like this. After discussing all entries, each juror completes his or her own score sheet secretly. Jurors do not know before the awards evening who the winners are. So, who were the best of the best for 2013? Let's take a look. After the official welcome by Financial Mail Tim Cohen, the evening kicked off with veteran journalist Tony Kunderman receiving a special award for his contribution to the industry. This year's cover story in the AdFocus Annual is the South African Trailblazers, the men and women who've succeeded overseas but also made it possible for other South Africans to go and make their own mark. So next on the programme at the AdFocus Awards was the announcement of those trailblazers, the men, the women who really have transformed. Our keynote speaker, Andy Rice, a man with decades of experience of his own, then gave his idea of what makes a trailblazer, of what enabled these people, our South African trailblazers, to be so successful, and the lessons that other South Africans can learn from them. After Andy was finished, we went into the awards themselves. The first award was for the Branding and Design Agency of the Year. The winner in 2013, for the 3rd time in the last 5 years, was Grid Worldwide. Second up was the Agency Leader of the Year. This was shared between the co-founders of the Joe Public Agency, GARETH, LECK and PEPE MARAIS. The African Agency Network of the Year award, and this isn't limited just to advertising groups but to all kinds of networks, went for the 5th successive year to Ogilvy Africa. Next up was a first-time award, the Envy Award. It's for one of those I wish I'd thought of that moments, and the winner of this award was QUIRK Digital for its purchase of the Red and Yellow Advertising School. Next was Digital Agency of the Year, and again it was a previous winner who triumphed again, and it was Glue. We had another repeat winner, although they didn't win last year, they won 3 times in the last few years. In the media sector, the Media Agency of the Year was the MEDIASHOP. Partnership of the Year was particularly interesting in 2013. We had a very, very good entry, and it was pleasing to see a Durban winner. TBWA Hunt Lascaris, Durban, and Tops at SPAR were the joint winners for their relationship over the last 11 years. Then we went on to the Specialist Agency of the Year. And again, there was another Ogilvy Group winner here. Ogilvy Public Relations was our winner of the Specialist Agency of the Year. The third Ogilvy and May the winner of the evening came in the Advertising Agency of the Year sector, where the winner was Ogilvy and Mather Cape Town. It was the narrowest win in the history of AdFocus. Joe Public, who was last year's winner, finished a single half point behind. And then we were on to the final award of the evening, the Lifetime Achievement Award. He'd been on the shortlist twice in the last 3 or 4 years, and this year, deservedly, it went to BBDO South Africa Chief Creative Officer Mike SCHALIT. After Mike had given his speech, we all went upstairs to party. We looked over the skyline from the restaurant up on the top floor, and we partied until late, and in fact early until the next morning. And that was the AdFocus Awards. The Financial Mail is truly proud of the South African communications industry, which is home to some of the most courageous and talented and inventive business people in the world. And it will go from strength to strength.